I know that you went on to work at one point for Hayhouse,
Yes,
which is a place where I'm sure you probably encountered many amazing writers because so much good work has come out of Hayhouse. How did you
absolutely.
find yourself there, and what were some of the biggest lessons from working there?
I'm trying to think. I met Reed Tracy, who ran Hay House. It's Louise's company, and she was involved in some of the decisions probably. But Reed was the brains of the company. He knew what to do. And I met him at a book show. I was there with a small publisher that was part of a yoga community that I was a part of. Somehow we just liked each other. I went to him and I said, "We're doing about $500,000 in sales right now, and you're doing $3 million. I believe in going to the next step and asking people how they got from this step that I'm on to this step that they are. Would it be all right with you if I came down and I treated you to lunch and we just spent some time talking?"
Yeah.
And he said, "Of course, come on down. I would love that." And so I came from Northern California to Southern California, and we went out to lunch together. And we just had a beautiful conversation. He was like the piece of me that I didn't have, and I was the piece of him that he didn't have. And I don't know, I'll still admit that. I don't know if he would admit that to this day, but that was what made us great. And towards the end of that conversation or another conversation we had, he just said, "I know you're with this community. I know you're a part of that. Would you ever think about coming here and working with us?" And I said, "Let me sit with it." And I sat with it and I said, "Yeah, I would love that.
Hmm.
What would I do?" He said, "You're going to do just what you've done, just what you always do. And I'm going to be there with you and support some of the things that come through you. Because you've had, what I've seen in the time that we've talked to each other is you've had many multi million dollar ideas, but no one's had the funding to actually support you, nor did you. So I would like to present the funding for your ideas to happen, and we'll decide which ones we do together." What
Mhm.
a beautiful offer that is, right?
Amazing.
And so I said, "Duh, that would be fabulous. And I hope I can give you what you seek." And we spent 10 years together. The titles were never important to me and it never mattered. Then suddenly I was going out for Hay House and I didn't know what capacity I was in. So Reed was the president or the vice president. I don't even remember. Louise was maybe the president. So he said, "Well, let's make you director of business development. Let's just make you something." And I said, "Okay." Then that term means nothing to me. So, I mean, just as good as having me be nothing. So that's fine. If that's going to help to, and that really helped because what I did is I started to bring more authors in. I started to
Mhm.
talk to people as Hay House started to grow, which it grew from 3 million to $100 million in those 10 years that I was there.
Amazing.
And it wasn't because of me, obviously, it was because of us. The whole team of
Mhm.
us came together. But it was just the right time at the right thing at the right time and the right mix of people. And we all were not super important. We were all just a bunch of people having fun together, creating something that was magnificent. And it was magnificent. It really was.